Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to talk about the end of luxury and Chanel. And just to continue adding yet another chapter to this ongoing series of the end of luxury, I have a very interesting comment that was left underneath one of my videos, and the video by a wonderful subscriber and viewer of mine. And the video that the comment was left under was breaking Chanel news. Chanel gets ready to name a new designer and interview with Bruno Pavlovsky. So this was the title of my video, and underneath that video, here's the comment left by LilyLife4426. Hi, LilyLife, by the way. LilyLife wrote, I was walking by a Chanel store at Saks yesterday, and the sales associate pulled me in, opened a huge cabinet with about 50 different bags, and asked me to choose whatever I wanted. Isn't this an interesting beginning of what could be a fairy tale? With a happy ending? Let's find out. First, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week on my channel, so come join the fun, come join the chats, and everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So, the comment goes on. She was almost begging, she being the sales associate. She was also begging, something I have never seen at Chanel. A small classic flap was over $10,000. She said sales were down because of multiple price increases this year, and they weren't making commission like they used to. Many bags she showed me were scratched, and I simply wasn't interested in buying any that day, especially not at those prices. I had bought one of my classic flaps from the exact same store for under $3,000 a few years ago. Why would I pay triple now? And so this is a very interesting comment. It really, I feel, portrays the current state of the luxury fashion world and luxury accessory world, or luxury, bag world. That's what people are waking up to and realizing finally is, wait, hold on a minute. So why am I paying 3 times as much now than what I used to pay a couple of years ago? And the quality isn't there. I mean, she said most of those bags inside that cabinet were scratched up. The sales associate almost begging her to buy one. Luring you into the boutique, like, hey, come. You know what I mean? Like, I'm envisioning me like passing by a boutique and a sales associate from inside the boutique is like, hey, psst, psst, hey, psst, you, come here. You know what I mean? Like, since when is Chanel like begging people to enter? That is like so cringe and so creepy. And then you come in and they're like, look what I got for you. Like when in the movies and in the memes and in like the cartoons or the sketches, like when the person who sells the fake Rolex watches or the stolen watches, in the park, they open up their jacket. They're not naked underneath, but they open up their jacket, and hanging on the side of the jacket, they do this. And then they got all the Rolex watches hanging in their jacket, and all of them are probably fake. That's the vibes this comment gave me. And for the first time ever, I had this vision reading this comment for Chanel. Okay? As I was reading the comment, I envisioned this sales associate literally like calling you in to like, open up their cabinet with their scratched up bags that they're begging you to buy. And it was clear to me. Oh yeah, M says like the Sex and the City episode with the fake bags in the back of the truck. Yeah, you remember when Samantha and Carrie went to get in the valley, somewhere in the valley when they were in LA, and then the dog attacked them and then they had to run away, something like that. So for the first time ever, I feel like for the first time ever I've had this visual forming in my head of Chanel being that person in the park opening their jacket to sell you the watches. And it's such a strange feeling. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me, yeah, Gloria Athena is like, psst, psst, like, I got the stuff, LOL. Yeah. For the first time ever for me, the magic is really gone. And it's at the same time, I was thinking about the magic being gone already back in 2022 when I started my series on the end of luxury and Chanel's quality degrading, allegedly. But I never thought I would get to the point where I'm numb to it. Like, not interested. You know? I'm not sad for the brand anymore. I'm not sad for the fact that it's gone. Kev says same. Yeah, I feel like good riddance, which is really sad. I'm just like, yeah, good riddance. Keep digging your own grave. $10,000 for scratched up bag nobody wants to buy. And then you keep raising your prices. Why? No, nobody cares anymore. It's like the designs are also boring, super repetitive. It's the same old all the time. It's like we've come to that point where Chanel isn't even an afterthought anymore. It's like, I don't know. You tell me. I mean, who wants a Chanel? Who still wants to buy a new Chanel bag? I mean, sure, there's some people, but oh, hi, Jesse. Look, Jesse in the chats. Jesse Greer says, the magic and the desire are gone from me. I'm only transported by the fragrances at this point. Everything else still leaves me in cold, harsh reality. Jesse, what is it? Because, and you guys, right underneath, here's the second. So that's the first comment I read. And here's the second comment. You see this little one? The little comment underneath says this: the magic of Chanel is gone. You guys, these are my viewers, and these are the comments. There you go, Cloud22431. And these are public comments left on my channel, okay? I'm showing you comments that are publicly visible on my channel, just to be very clear. These are not private. These are public comments, publicly visible on my channel. So you can go and read them yourself. You can also go and reply to these lovely viewers, and you can start a conversation with them underneath the video entitled Breaking Chanel News. Chanel gets ready to name a new designer, interview with Bruno Pavlovsky. And it's, it just feels like they have bullied us for so long, in that weird kind of, oh, let me see how much I can milk you of your money, upping prices, but not making any efforts to deliver better quality. I mean, even their shopping bags, now they're claiming, oh, it's sustainability. So like we're doing these biodegradable papers. They are cheap. Okay. Even my sales associate at Chanel was like, let's call a spade a spade. You're doing these paper bags now because you want to save money, not because you're doing sustainability. Because I read a research lately about the quality of sustainability luxury products. And the person says researchers and people who are in the know-how, manufacturing and producing, they say, it's possible and very doable to create high-end luxury products that are sustainable. Also, meaning it is possible to create luxury shopping bags, luxury wrappings, luxury boxes to package your luxury item. It is possible to make them 100% sustainable while at the same time being luxurious and high end. But instead, what these brands are doing is using the excuse of, well, it's trendy to do sustainability now. So they use that as an excuse to actually cut down as much as possible on production costs and deliver, to say the least, a subpar product to wrap your purchases in. Terrible quality. The glue is falling apart, the boxes are falling apart, the shopping bags look like they went through hell by the time you come home from the boutique. It's just sad. Really, really, really sad. But the plot twist here is that that way of repeating and saying it's sad, it's really, really sad, it leaves me indifferent. You know, it's like, yeah, it's over. So, it's and now that Chanel is gearing up to show their first collection, first prêt-à-porter collection without Virginie Viard, this coming early October at Paris Fashion Week for the Spring-Summer 2025 collection, and they probably are going to announce who's the new artistic director then. I don't care. I'm like, nobody cares at this point. Like, you've shot yourself in the foot so many times. You shot us in the wallet so many times that I feel many times what I got for all the money I spent is just not good quality. For my standards, okay. I can only speak for myself. This is just in my opinion only. For my standards, it's like bullying. It's like I've been, tricked into buying something that costs so much money. And then once I buy it, it's not good quality to my standards, right? Also because comparatively speaking, I see wonderful items made by other brands in better quality to my standards for the fraction of the cost. And there's like just so many times you can push it as a brand because you are famous, It's like, oh, well, it's Chanel, so they can get away with a lot more because they have a heritage and they have a big reputation and they kind of bank off of that reputation. Yeah, but for how long? When do you burn too many bridges? Because, think of it this way. Like, let's say some actor or actress, super famous, their name is a guarantee that the movie is going to sell tickets. So they get paid more because they are famous. Now imagine that actor or actress, like, they get involved in some scandal or let's say the movie just isn't successful. They made 10 movies where it was super successful and they won an Oscar for it and the movie earned hundreds of millions of dollars. And then the first 10 movies are super successful. Then the 11th movie they make is a flop. So everybody thinks, well, okay, it happens once. Yeah, fine. Then the 12th movie they make is also a flop. And then people say, well, it was the fault of the director. Then the 13th movie they make is also a flop. And then the 14th one as well. And then at a certain point, it's like, oh. And then they get involved in another scandal. And then you're like, how many passes do we give them? And then at a certain point, maybe it's not the fault of the actor. Well, it's the fault of them choosing to act in the wrong movie, but at a certain point, the viewer also loses interest. The viewer starts being like, kind of like, oof, this was so uninspiring. Yet again, I've paid, and now going to the cinema, you got to pay like $20-$30 to go to the movies. You're like, I just spent another $30 plus popcorn, another $15. And I'm like, and the movie was meh, maybe I'm not gonna go next time, you know? And so you just kind of slowly, it fades out, the passion fades out. Also because you see, like, there's not a lot of passion going into manufacturing the product. I feel like quite a few of the Chanel collections have been uninspired lately. Just, it's like the wind was blown out of their sails and sails. See what I did there? And it just feels like, oh, okay, well, not a lot of not a lot of care or love was put into designing this. So why should I put a lot of my money into buying it? Not a lot of care was put into quality, allegedly, of course. So, yeah, you know, like you can fool me a couple of years because I'm dumb that way. But then after like 2, 3, 4 years of this, I'm at a certain point, I'm just like, you know what? Thank you. We're good. We're good. And it's come to the point where, I kid you not, my sales associate from the fashion boutique wrote me this last summer sale for the pre-sale and sent me photos and said, Dacob, is there anything you want from the pre-sale? 40% off. I bought nothing. Nothing. You know, it's the first time that I was invited to a pre-sale where I'd bought nothing. I was like, oh, thank you so much. But I was very polite. I was very kind. I didn't say like, oh, everything looks ugly. No, I mean, some things looked cute, but the passion wasn't there anymore to make me want to spend so much money on a Chanel item. I was like, yeah, no, it's not worth it to me. Not even at 40% off. No, thank you though. Thank you so much, you know, for sending me these lovely pictures and for the good intentions. Um, but yeah, no, I have the Chanel stuff I love, you know, that I bought throughout the years, and they're beautiful items, and I love them to bits. Don't get me wrong, I love what I have, but I just don't feel the desire anymore. And this is really bad because in the past, up until this moment, I would not buy something from Chanel if I thought that the quality was not good. But I still had the passion and the hope and waiting for the new collection, you know? But now the passion is gone. Now, like, when I'm shown these pieces and it's a great opportunity to get it at 40% off, I'm looking at them and I'm like, yeah, but I don't have the spark. That fire in me that I always had for Chanel that makes me say, F it. I'm going to splurge. I'm going to spend $3,000 on a cardigan on sale. That's the sale price. Just letting you know. Now I'm like, I don't have that passion anymore. The spark is gone. The magic, just like the commenter said, the magic is gone. It doesn't tickle me. It doesn't make me feel butterflies in my stomach anymore. You know, I look at these pieces and I look at their logo and I look at the colors and the shapes and I'm like, yeah, it's Chanel. Yeah. But it's hmm, to be a real douchebag. To be a real douchebag. It's like my way of breaking up with Chanel. You know, it's like I'm saying, it's not you, it's me, Chanel. Yeah. We're breaking up, you know, and it's not you, it's me. What else can I say? Or should we pull a burger thing from Sex and the City on a post-it? I got you. I got a post. I got a little here, post-its. Yeah, let me do it right now. Here, okay. Um, what did Burger say to Carrie on his yellow post-it? He's like, sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Don't hate me. Thank you, Gloria. So, okay, good. There you go. I'm going to do, I'm sorry, I can't. Don't hate me. And there you go. There you go. There you go. That's exactly where we're at, Chanel. This is the point we've gotten to, and that's the end of the road. Really. So yeah, I love their perfumes. So I'm still buying their perfumes. I keep using them, and some of the makeup stuff. That's it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Chanel. I can't. Don't hate me. Let me know your thoughts down below, you guys, and subscribe to my channel. Thumb up this video, and I mean, this is the end of luxury. Share your experiences with me. I mean, because like I said, you know, I might end up reading one of your comments in one of my upcoming videos. So just like Lily Life 4426 shared a wonderful comment, if you do also have a story to share, share it in the comments, or you can send me an email and on superdacob@gmail.com. If you wish to remain anonymous but share some intel, you can do that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, thumb up the video, and never give up on love. Bye.